Hi guys. Hello. 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 Everyone can hear me, right? Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. So in yesterday's class, we were talking about what are the conditional statements that we see in Python. And we have also talked about what are the different operators. We talked about and operator or operator and not operator, right? Does anybody have any questions regarding that? Guys, do you all have any question? So, have you all completed yesterday's program that I have given you, the year program, where when you are entering a number between 1 to 12, you will have to print if that particular number belongs to which month of the year, right? Anyone has completed that program? If yes, please put it in the chat box. No. Okay, fine. We will do the program then. So the program was to basically represent, so I mean, take a number from the user and whichever the number that is the user is entering, that number will have to represent any month from the year. Like first the number 1 is representing January, then February, March, April, like that we have 12 months. So whichever number the user is entering, that particular month has to be displayed, right? So what are we going to do is, first we are going to take a number from the user. So first we will declare a variable x is equals to int of input of enter a number. Okay, now I have asked the user to enter, put it put it half and half, Akil. Yeah. So first we will ask the user to enter a number. After that, now we need to specify over here that the number has to be between 1 and 12, right? Now, after this, what do we have to do? We need to give a condition which says we will have to print the number that we will have to print the month which is representing the number. So we will write if x equal to 1, then we will write print January. Else, I want to write one more condition. So how will I write one more condition? I'll write L if. This way I will be able to write the next condition. X is equals to 2, print February. And so on. It can go till else, or I can write it as L if x equals to 12, print December. And by default, I will have to print else, print enter a valid number. Got it, guys? A given month based on the number that has been given by the user. Now here, first, what is it that I have mentioned? I have mentioned that switch case is basically choosing from the wide range of options that you have. Correct? N equals to int of input. Okay. Yes, Akil, whatever you have written is correct. I think I am having some internet problem today, or there is a connectivity issue for the live. Can you hear me now? Hmm. Maria. Okay. It's coming no. Guys, can you hear me? Hmm. Hello. Now fine. Okay. Okay. So we were talking about the if condition. Yeah. So when it comes to the switch case in Python, how do we declare it and all? We will, look into it after maybe when you are learning further. But as of now, we are not looking into it. Okay. So I will write define, which is a keyword here. DEF is the keyword which is defining something. Okay. Then I will write it as switch case. Then I will give some arguments over here. Okay. Let me put it as ARG. Okay. And I'll put a colon. Now, switcher equal. Hello. Can you hear me now? Hello. Guys, is it okay now? Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So, okay, so now we have understood that how do we exactly use a for loop. Forget about dictionaries, we will talk about it probably next time. But as of now, just remember, how exactly have we worked out on the if and if else program. Okay. And yesterday I have also been talking about the and condition, the and operator or operator and not operator. So now what we will be doing is we will take three values from the user and we will try to output which number out of those three is the Which out of the three is the highest number? Okay. Now let us say x is equals to, I am trying to take input from the user, int input of first one. Now y equals to int of input. Now again z equals to int of input. Okay. So now what did we do? We are just trying to, Akhil, are you still facing any problem? Because back then I had an internet problem. That is why you were not able to hear me clearly. Great. So now we have talked about okay. So now we have taken three integers from the user. Now I want to find out which of these integers is the most highest one. And I will be using the AND operator in order to find out the highest number. Okay. So what will I do? I'll write if x is greater than y and x is greater than z. Then what will I do? I will print x is the highest. Okay. So what am I doing here? First, I'm checking if the value of x is greater than y, and then I'm checking if the value of x is greater than z also. Now, if both when we are using switch case, I didn't explain, Viksha. I just said in order to use a switch case in Python, we basically write it in a dictionary. We don't have the regular switch case in Python. So, because I don't have the time to explain everything about dictionary, I had to skip it and I had to come back to the AND operator. Yes. Now I have written, first I'm checking if the sorry, according to the AND operator, both the conditions have to be true. Only then the given output will be true, right? So that is why I am using and not or operator. So only when this statement as well as this statement, both of them are true, only then it will print x is the highest. If not, it will go to the next condition. I will give another condition, that is y greater than x and y greater than z. Now, if this condition is true, then I will print y is the highest. Okay. Now, let's say the x is not the highest number, y is not the highest number. Then by default, z will become the highest number. So I just have to give else print z equals to z is the highest number. Okay. So what am I doing here? First, I'm taking zoom the screen. Okay. So first, what am I doing? I am first taking three values from the user. Then I'm trying to then I'm trying to see which out of the three values is the highest. So in the first condition, I'm checking if the first number is greater than the second number and third number. If that is true, then I'm going to print that the first number is the greatest one. If it is not true, I'll go to the next condition that says the second number is greater than the first number and third number. If that is true, I will print that the second number is the highest. If not, by default, I will be printing as the third number is the highest, because if the first one is not highest, second one is not highest, obviously the third one is the highest number. Got my point, guys? नहीं नहीं क्वेश्चन है Okay. So now I have written the program for finding the greatest number. Now, if you have to find the smallest number, what will you do? There's just replacement of one insertion operator. What is that? Okay, Kaushik, thank you. How will you write this program if you have to find the smallest number out of all the three? There's just change in one thing that you need to do. What is it? Can somebody tell me? Yes. So we just have to change this greater than symbol to less than symbol. That is the only and only thing that you need to do. Okay. Rest all is the same. So you will be taking three numbers from the user, then you will be checking the condition with the AND operator, and it's all going to be the same. Okay. That is the only difference. Now, I want you guys to write one program where you are taking two numbers from the user. Now, after taking these two numbers, you need to ask the user to input a string. Okay. Now, let's say the string should be either plus or minus or divided by or into. Okay. Out of these four, the user should enter any one of the string. Okay. Now, after given that string, you will have to give a if condition. If the user is entering plus, then you will have to do the addition of those two numbers. If the user is entering minus, you will have to do the subtraction. Same goes for division and multiplication, and print the result. Got my point, guys? Yes, start working on it. I'll give you guys 5 minutes. If you're not getting it, then I'll explain. That is the attendance sheet for today. You can fill it up. If anybody has completed, they can put it down in the chat box. This is yesterday's. Chandu. What quiz link? Should I help you guys? You can directly print there only. You don't have to take another variable result. Akhil. So basically, look at the screen. Um, yeah, okay. So what am I doing here? I am taking two integers from the user and I am trying to um, take another string also, which is basically consisting of different operators. Now, what am I doing? I am checking in the condition. What is it? If the value of z is equal to plus, then what do I print? I will have to print x plus y. Okay. Now, if not, if z is equal to minus, then I will print x minus y. That's it. I don't need to take another variable again and store it and then print it separately. I can do it this way. Okay. Now let's say I enter 4 and 5. Okay. Then it is asking me to enter the value. So I just enter the string as plus. So it's going to give me 4 plus 5, which is 9 directly. I don't have to take another variable. Got it, Akil? Yes, Shujan, yeah, you're correct. I hope I'm clear with this program. And Akil, have you got my point? Yeah. One thing that we need to keep in mind is we need to simplify the code as much as we can. Okay. So this is like the better way. That is, I'm not saying that is wrong. It's just that this is simpler. That's all. And also, most of the students think programming languages are something that are, out of the world things or out of the box things. But no, programming languages are nothing but a language, right? All you need to do is just try reading them once and you will understand. Even like if you are not trying to read something, how is it that you are going to understand it? So, first, put your brain completely in there and read it properly. I'm sure everybody can understand what is, written. I didn't understand your question, Viksha. What should I explain you? How to take two integers input in same line. You can take two integers input in the same line as of now. Yes, for taking two integers as input, you need to know mapping. That I haven't thought. No, that is why I'm saying you can't take two integers in the same line as of now. Yeah, Akil has put it there. That is called mapping. I said as of now also, Akil. I know we can use maps. Hmm. Any questions, guys? So today is the last day. So if at all you guys are having any other questions or anything, please feel free to ask me. And I have also dropped in the link tree of Novation Learnings. It was put in the group also yesterday. So if you would like to connect with me or my team or the programs that we are conducting or anything, you can connect with us on the WhatsApp community. You can ask your questions, you can raise doubts, or you can message me on WhatsApp. And not a logical operator is basically getting the opposite. Let's say the output of A greater than B is true. Okay. But when you use the not operator, it will be printed as false. Okay. Viksha, is that understood? Okay. So, basics of loops means we have only discussed about for loop. So, a for loop is nothing but, a loop is basically used when you want to, repeat a block of code. Okay. Now, when I say for loop, basically, it is mostly used for iteration output. Okay. This is the output. Sujanya. Yeah. So, whenever I say for loop in Python, it is basically used for iteration. So, what does iteration mean? The what do we say? Counting of the numbers. Okay. Let's say I declare. Let's say I have a list over here. Let me clear this out. X equals to, yeah. This is a list that I have. Okay. Yeah. So now, if I'm using for loop over here, then basically, what is it that I want to do? I want to, iterate throughout this list. That means I want to print all of this. Okay. So let me write. There is a function called range function. Okay. I will explain you with that. For I in range of 2 comma 5. Okay. Now I am printing I. Okay. So just look at the output first. I will tell you what is happening with respect to output. So over here, yeah, over here, what is happening? Forget about this list. I have just written down a for loop. Okay. Now I'm saying for I in the range of 2 comma 5. So what does this mean? The range means from here, what is the range until length? Like we are trying to talk about the length. Okay, starting from the number 2 till 5, not including 5, all the numbers are counted. So that is called the range. Whenever you're talking about range, the first number that you give is included, second number is excluded. Okay, and what am I doing inside the for loop? I'm trying to print the iterative variable I, right? So what happens here? I am trying to print all the numbers starting from 2 till 5, not including 5. Okay, have you all got my point? So starting from, let's say, from the second number, that is number 2 till 5, we are going to be counting, or we are going to be going through each and every number. Okay, so whenever you are not having any list, you can use the range over here. So range is basically to give a specific, numbers. Okay, certificate, you will be getting it. Okay. Now, let's say I don't have a starting value. I just give for I in the range of 5. Now, let us see what is going to be printed. So, now it is printing all the numbers starting from 0 till 4. Okay, it is printing 4, but not 5. So, that means the last number is not, included. Can you remove the range? What is the output? I didn't get you. For I in, I just want to write, you just want me to write for I. That's all. Chandrasekhar, I didn't get your question. Okay. So now this is when only single number is given. Now let's say I have a start value and I have a end value. Now I can skip the numbers. Like I can count every second number or every third number. So let's say the range is from 1 to 15 and I want to count every third number. Okay. So what will happen? What will have to be printed? Every third number should be printed. Okay. So basically, what am I getting? 1, then I'm getting 4, then I'm getting 7, then 10 and 13. Got my point? So here, this is called the step. Step means out after how many numbers should the next number be printed. Yes. So I hope I am pretty clear as of what I have told. And I hope every one of you have learned at least a few more things from the last 3 days. I am sorry if I cannot clear all of your doubts, but feel free to DM me or join in for the next free sessions that are happening or paid sessions that are happening. We'll catch up and we will talk more about it. Okay. 2 to 5, ma'am. Like printing? Yeah. So it was great connecting with all of you, and I would love to hear back from all of you guys. This is my company's LinkedIn and sorry, Linktree, and I would like to send in my LinkedIn profile also, if in case you would like to connect. Just give me a second. I will send it to you. Yeah. This is my LinkedIn profile. If you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm pretty active over there. And that's it. Have a great week ahead, guys. And I'm hoping to see you all in the further workshops. And on 30th of March, we are having a tech debate. And on 28, 29, we are having a hackathon. If someone is interested, please feel free to join in. And I'll be there on 30th. We can all have fun. Okay. Attendance sheet. Okay, let me drop it once again. Thank you so much, Nitin. I feel happy that you have told that. Yes. So that is the attendance form. The link tree is given. My LinkedIn profile is also given. Okay. Thank you too, guys. LinkedIn I sent. Yeah. This is my LinkedIn. I sent it again. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye.